Were you surprised by the amount of liquidity that the PBOC says it's actually going to free up into the market? It's slightly bigger than many had been expecting.
Yeah, it's more than we expected, but not really. When you look at June 2018, with trade tensions, everything else, there is palpable desperation in Beijing that we absolutely do not have a repeat of June 2015. Okay, so people were
devaluation RMB is what you're talking about, right?
Well, after the 6% loss last week, everything else, if we look at the equity market losses we saw in June of 2015, I know people there that lost 30% of their value, of their wealth during that fall. Okay, so I'm sure there were at least a couple sleepless nights in Beijing last week, trying to kind of fix the markets, make sure, and this is a part of that, to give, to raise interest in the markets, to put some stability into the financial system. Is a debt to equity swap going to solve anything? Actually, not really. All it does is shift risk. That's all it does. The risk is still there, okay? So, and this is why I don't think a whole lot is happening in markets right now, because, net, the risk is there. It's just shifted parties.
Okay, now the timing, though, of the triple R cut, this is going to be happening just a day before both U.S. and China are set to pull the trigger on actually enact tariffs or start collecting money from the tariffs from each other. And now we've got this Wall Street Journal story saying that the president is looking at curbs U.S. or Chinese investment in U.S. tech and vice versa, tech exports to China. And you think what?
Well, it's interesting. China invests more in tech in U.S. than any other country, okay? And it's one of the largest areas, if not the largest area, where Chinese investors have, in terms of FDI, have gone into the U.S. So this is a real pain point, and it's a real area of interest for Chinese. So when you put the triple R cut into context with that and the tariffs, really, Trump is
down the hatches, right?
Trump is tightening the screws on China, okay? Yeah. When you look at the goods, if you look at, say, the top 10 goods that China exports to the U.S. versus the top 10 goods that the U.S. exports to China, the U.S. can source the top 10 goods it gets from China from anywhere in the world, okay? Largely Mexico, okay? They actually receive more TVs from Mexico than they do from China, okay? Things like luggage, okay, is in the top 10 exports to the U.S. You can get that from Vietnam or Bangladesh or anything, right? And so, but what China gets from the U.S. is largely ag, okay? And last week, soybeans and the other key ag commodities were already close to 100% committed for the year, okay, in terms of export sales. So those Chinese buyers are front-loading their purchases, okay? So all the stories about U.S. farmers suffering, I don't believe it at all, okay? Because these contracts are satisfied, those buys are made, and if anything, some of them are ahead for the year in what they're bought, okay? Now, in terms of Chinese exports to the U.S., the one area where China has a real lock on the U.S. is wireless equipment, okay? It's the one area where I think there's probably a lot of interest going into developing those capabilities in Mexico right now. There is some manufacturing coming out of Mexico, and I'm sure they're expanding capacity, okay? So, but what I'm hearing also is that there is a huge amount of FDI going into Vietnam right now.